I absolutely love when I get an early peek at brand new releases, and Jon Renau just extended their Heat Defiant collection to volume 2 with these 3 brand new styles. Let's check them out. As the collection implies, all 3 of these new styles are made from Jon Renau's Heat Defiant synthetic fiber, which means that you can apply heat. You could straighten these, you could add more curl. You know that I love Heat Defiant fiber. Typically, it's coming to you with less shine. It feels very fine in denier. It feels very natural. All 3 of these are straight off the press. In fact, they start shipping on October the 28th, and I think that you're really gonna like them. First up is Celeste. I have Celeste in 1426 S10. It's absolutely beautiful, but it comes in a wide range of shades. In fact, you can choose from 17 different colors in this beautiful new style. I'm sure that you guys can see this beautiful butterfly cut that Celeste is cut into, and these beautiful curtain bangs. I love myself a curtain bang. Now, I have it parted in the center, but Celeste has a full monofilament top, so you can part it on the left, you could part it on the right. What you may find you may need to do if you're changing up the part to the left or the right is just using a little bit of heat and water to be able to redirect those fibers, because it does come to you in a center parted position. Time of filming this, it's a little bit dark and dreary outside, so I do have my light on. So when you're looking at 1426 S10, what I would tell you is what you're seeing in the camera right now is probably the lightest that it is going to look. Just like our bio hair changes color based on if we're in a dark room or out in bright sunlight, so do our wigs. So what you're seeing right now with 1426 S10 is probably the lightest version of what you're going to see it look like in real life. All right, let me do a turn so that you can see Celeste on all sides. Here is my right side, and you can see those beautiful layers. You've got really good movement because of the way the layers are cut into this piece. It looks incredibly feminine. It looks incredibly beautiful. Let's talk about measurements. These front sections here are 7.5 inches. You know what? I think they look actually a little bit longer than that. My face from hairline to chin is 7.5 inches, and those bangs are coming about this much further. So to me, they're measuring 8. Regardless, the crown is measuring in at 11 3/4. The sides are 10 inches. And then that nape is 12.5. Then altogether, this piece weighs 4.7 ounces. Let me show you the inside of the cap. All of these caps are average size caps. What I will tell you, and you may already know, I have a 22-inch circumference head, which is on the higher end of average. This is where I have the Velcro adjusters almost all the way out. I find that these caps fit true to average minus a little bit. You've got that full monofilament top. So I had it parted in the middle. You can part it on the right, part it on the left. You may need some water and some heat to encourage the fibers to change that parting position. Nonetheless, you can absolutely do that. Lace front running all the way into the felt covered ear tabs, wefted sides, back, and those Velcro adjusters. All right, let's go look at the next one. This is Dawn. It's the shortest one out of the 3 new styles. You'll see I have it parted slightly off to the left here. I wanted to show it to you with a left-handed part because many of the reviews that you're going to see is how it comes, which is parted in the center. It's got a full monofilament top, so you can move around that parting space on the left, on the right, or in the center. It's totally up to you. For those of you that like a sleek, low density bob, this might be one that you want to take a look at. Check out how short the nape is on this. I think the nape is measuring in at 2 inches. If you're a big volume girl, I gotta tell you, Dawn is not for you, okay? You can certainly play around with the fibers to get a tiny bit of volume, but this is absolutely a low density, light volume type of a style. And here you can see Dawn from my right-hand side and see how short that nape is. I'm hoping that my hairline at the back is actually tucked in. I have a very low natural hairline, which sometimes with styles that are this short in the nape make it a little bit more challenging for me to disguise that. I want to show you where I have the adjusters on the nape. on Dawn because I am finding that this cap is absolutely fitting a little bit small. So it's coded as an average size cap, and I believe that it is truly an average, but it's on the small end of average. You'll see that with my 22-inch circumference head, I've got the adjusters almost all the way out. So this particular style, Dawn, doesn't have an extended nape. You've got a regular depth in a nape, wefted back, wefted sides. You've got the felt covered ear tabs, the lace that's running all the way into the ear tabs, and a full monofilament top that's allowing us parting flexibility, whether you want it in the center, on the left, or on the right, or an option to change it up. Here's the third and final style. This is called Aurora, and I have it in 12 FS8. How gorgeous does 12 FS8 look, not only on this style, but on the heat defiant synthetic fibers. I want to show you guys something, okay? I grabbed a 12 FS8, this is Zara, in straight synthetic. Same color as we see on Aurora. The difference is that Aurora is heat defiant fiber versus Zara over here is the same color, but in straight synthetic. Can you guys see the difference? So the color itself looks very similar, right? But do you notice the difference in the shine between the two fibers? Straight synthetic is absolutely shinier than heat defiant synthetic fiber. In my opinion, this looks more natural than this. This is the reason why I like heat friendly fiber. Ladies, I love the cap on Aurora. It's 100% hand tied. That full monofilament top, lace front, runs into the ear tabs, and all of these sections are hand tied, and it's got an extended nape, Velcro adjusters. Out of the three, this cap is fitting me the best. Not that the others don't fit well. I just find that for my 22-inch circumference head, Aurora is fitting the most comfortable for me out of the three. This one might be my favorite out of the three. As you can see, it's sort of a mid-length style with these barrel curls. Now, when this first came out of the box, these curls and waves were tighter. All I did was I took my wide tooth comb, I combed through the waves just to soften them up. I did spray this with a bit of water at the roots and really went like this to get the hair moving in a backwards position. And then it is really just falling beautifully into place. If you like more volume, even though it is hand tied, so there's no permatease in this, but even though it is, a hand tied cap, because of these waves, if you like to get some volume, just play around with these fibers and you can get some bigger hair if that's what you're into. But if you don't like that, or if you like to switch it up, simply just run your fingers through the fiber to get more of a sleek look. But then if you want to wear it more sleek on certain days, then you can absolutely do that. All I used here to change that up was my hands. Got my hands into the fiber to make it bigger, tamped it down to make it more sleek. As far as measurements on Aurora, these front sections here are 8 inches. The crown is 12.5, the sides are 12, and that nape is 7.5 inches. Go ahead, I'll do a turn so that you can see Aurora on all sides. Here is my right hand side. Look at those beautiful waves. They're so pretty. And the back. And because you've got 100% hand-tied cap, the cap is sitting very close and flush to my head, so it's incredibly comfortable. This is my left-hand side. And then back to the front. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think. Celeste, Dawn, or Aurora. Which one is your favorite? And if you're interested in any of these brand new styles, you can head over to wigsbypattispearls.com. Be sure to stack both of my discount codes to get you 30% off and free shipping within the US. This discount code Erin, ERYNN 30, and ship free, one word. Erin 30 and ship free.